Good morning from Farm Naturitarian. Today is a pleasant day. It rained yesterday after a week, so it's become slightly cooler. Though it's not raining now, but the weather is better off. And I thought of making a video because I saw something which caught my eye, and then I thought maybe I should talk about it. And because it's been somewhere stuck in my mind, and I want to talk about it. I see a trend where a lot of farmland purchase promotion is happening across. I see a lot of hoardings on the highways around the area where I have my farm, and anywhere I go in Maharashtra or even otherwise, even closer Goa. So I see a trend that the real estate companies, smaller or bigger, they're actually getting into farmland purchase and getting people to make villas and bungalows and etc. and gated communities in the farmland, in the agricultural land. So they actually advertise to the city people and tell them that you own a farmland and make a bungalow or a villa for you to come and stay and all that. Well, it's good that people should come and make home in nature, and that's a good way of living, like I am doing. I have about 4 acre agriculture land which I bought, on which 90% is plantation, food, forest. We grow vegetables, and I've been talking about it. And 10% we have some structures, an outdoor kitchen, some ponds, and it's a permaculture farm. Well, if people were going to live this way, it's okay because you need some safe shelters also to live, which is good. But then what I see a trend that people are being advertised to buy half acre land, and then they say, okay, we'll make construct a villa for you. So a villa or a lawn or a bungalow or a lawn on a half acre land. And these companies are actually, or whoever, it could be the individuals or the companies, that they are going to the farmers, influencing them to sell their agricultural land at some price to those companies or directly to the buyers. And then they come and make bungalows and bungalows primarily with lawns. So the agricultural land where the food was growing or was grown for the supplies to the cities, actually getting converted into the gated communities of villas and bungalows, and a lot of it is happening across the agricultural land in the rural villages. People from the nearby cities are advertised to buy the farmland. So I don't know whether it's right or wrong, whether city people coming to the rural side, or the agriculturists or farmers selling the agricultural land to the city people. I mean, if the city people are coming back to do the farming and growing the food for food forest, or growing the food organically or in a better way, I could understand that. But then coming to buy the agricultural land and making a big bungalow and making a lawn, so you basically are, uh, number one, you are actually cutting up the trees which would be growing, and you are reducing the food production. And the farmer with the money, what is he going to do? Where is he going to live? I mean, they think they're getting money now, but they don't know what are going to, how is it going to affect their life once they've sold the land to somebody. They're going to become maybe some peon or a clerk, or some do some odd jobs in the cities or in the nearby some places. And earlier they were the owner of the land. So, I mean, what purpose is it solving? If you want to buy 1 acre, 2 acres to grow your food and make a small shelter for you to stay on, is good, right? If you have more money to invest in a larger plot and grow food organically, make some shelter, 2 3 bedrooms, it's fine. But then if you want to buy half acre land and make a big bungalow and make a lawn and plant couple of trees on an agricultural land, what is happening is, uh, you are actually cutting down the food production, which would happen closer to your city. So most of your food should come from your local region, right? From the food has to be local, seasonal, organic, fresh. So if you're doing this, you're actually buying agricultural land to convert into the bungalows and the villas and the lawns. where your food was coming from. And so, where do the farmers who are selling the agricultural land and the city people who are making bungalows and the gated societies and the lawns, where do you think your food is going to come from? Are you going to eat money? You can't eat money, you can't eat bungalow, you can't eat lawn, right? You need food, fresh food from the nature that comes from the agricultural land. So, I think everybody has to think about it. Yes, you should live in nature, grow your own food, that's the right thing. But making a bungalow society or making just bungalows and lawns in half acre and everybody buying investing and then selling it become an investment in selling business. So everybody has to think, where are you going to get your food from if you're converting all the agricultural land near your city to bungalows and lawns, then how is it helping you? You can live in nature, which is good. How about the food? So even if somebody is buying half acre land, I would suggest that buy half acre land, depending on how much you can afford closer to your city, but also grow food there, right? Make a in a half acre land is about 20,000 square feet land. You can maybe make a small dwelling in 500-600 square feet or at the most 1,000 square feet. But in the rest of the 19,000 square feet, you can actually grow food and be self-sufficient at least for some vegetables and some fruits, instead of making lawns and making a huge bungalow for you to come and party on the weekends, drink alcohol, roast meat and animals. I think that is something unhealthy, and you're also polluting nature if you're doing that in the bungalows and lawns. So I think there is a need for people to think, and how in long term, if city is having say about 10 million people, right, which the average large Indian city has, and out of those, say 5% people were able to buy the farmland and build these bungalows and lawns around the cities, say within 100-kilometer radius, how much of agricultural land would actually get converted into bungalows and lawns, and how you getting get your food? Where do you think food grows? It grows on land, right? And closer to your place it grows, better it is. So yes, do buy land. If some farmer is in need for desperate money, it's fine, he can sell the land unless he's been brainwashed to sell his land. But then when you are going there, grow your food organically. Your 90% of the land at least utilize on growing the land. So this was a trend which was not appealing to me. So I wanted to talk about it. Thank you.